Yoel was diagnosed with autism at the age of 2. We noticed that he wasn't acting like other children. We noticed he had no eye contact, he wasn't playing, lack of language, and we noticed something wasn't right. So we went ahead and got him diagnosed at the age of 2 years and 9 months, and that's when our journey began.
Part of the struggle was what's next. Now that we know that he's autistic, what's the next step that we have to do? And to navigate the system, since we didn't know what to do, it was not easy to take the first steps.
As a mom, it was very difficult in the beginning to accept. It was a process. You go through denial, this is not happening to me. Then you go through grief and anguish, crying. And then finally it's just like, no, wait a minute. There's a purpose and there's a reason why God allowed this to happen in our lives. There's a bigger picture, but we just couldn't see it at the time.
And I said, we're going to face this, and we're going to press on. We're going to move on. And God will make available for him all the things that he needs. Time is of essence in dealing with disabilities, because we have to spend while we can a lot of time with our little ones, providing them with the resources, therapies, all that they need in order to overcome their condition. So all that time is spent with them. And if we don't have our partner next to us, we have to go to work, we have to do things, and it takes a toll on the family, especially the couple. Sometimes we need to be renewed, we need to be alone, we need to be refreshed, but we're just not able to do it.
We're greeted with so much love, and the kids can worship in their style. They're free to be themselves, and no one is actually staring at you because your son's having a meltdown or making noises or has tics. And it's just a relief to be among other families that understand us and get it. Abel has actually been able to get Yoel out of his shell. He started dancing last night, and it was just overwhelming to see that. We came up to our room, and he says, "Mom, I made a friend, and I'm going to invite him to the swimming pool." I was like, "That's great. That's awesome." He's been saying he doesn't have friends lately, so that was really something incredible to hear.
For most of the year, for families with disabilities, it's a pretty busy. It's living from one day to another, just trying to get through with a lot of stress and worries and doubts about the future. So camp really provides a break from all that, just to enjoy themselves, relax, meet people that are going through the same things as them, and just not worry about anything for 5 days.
We know that with the STMs that they're taken care of, and my husband and I have some time off. I get pampered. He goes on a hike, and we really enjoy that at the retreat.
Our family look forward for our family retreat because to be able to enjoy a whole week of different activities, not just for the kids, but for ourselves. It was a great time of refreshing, renewal, what we learned, and the time we spent together, the way they treated us. They make us feel so special. The beauty of even the worship leader here is a parent with a special needs child, and he is worshiping God with such a natural anointing that flows from his heart, and that really transmits to all of us the beauty of worshiping God away from everything else and just concentrate and pouring out your heart to the Lord. I came to the United States when I was 20 years old. To me, it was clear that God had a calling on my life. God called me to lead a congregation. We're responding to the calling of God, but God has been with us all along the way.
We started a special needs ministry because we were having special needs families attending our church. It's a blessing to be able to have a church family that will be supportive and will accept people with all kinds of abilities.
It's good to have good connections, and God allowed those to happen. And to us, Joni and friends, they're God sent to us, because I don't think we will be able to do what we do now without their help.